If you spend any time doing metalwork, you understand that a quality plasma cutting system can make the difference in a clean, smooth cut or a jagged, messy edge. The plasma cutting equipment we'll be highlighting in this video is the best in the industry. These units are specifically designed for serious performance and reliability. In this video, we will present you the top 5 plasma cutters on the market today. So if you want to know what plasma cutter will work for you, stay tuned. If you want to find out the prices and more information about these plasma cutters, you can check out the links down in the description and comment section below. Now let's get into the video. First on the list is best overall, we chose the Hypertherm Powermax 45. Hypertherm's reputation rests solidly on the product's ability to do exactly what they say it will. In that regard, the Powermax 45 is an absolute beast. This guy can make precise cuts through half-inch steel at 20 inches per minute all day long. And while it carries a hefty price tag, it's easy on consumables, 186% more efficient than some models, which means it's easier on your checkbook over the long haul. As an added perk, Hypertherm's consumables are a lot less expensive than those of many other manufacturers. This is something that should not be overlooked if you're operating a business where maintaining profit margins are important. For the specifications, it is designed to be portable, so it weighs 37 pounds. Dimensions are 13.7 inches high, 6.75 inches wide, and 16.75 inches long. It uses a T45 type torch and requires 230 to 240 volts AC over a 50 amp circuit single phase. Maximum cutting thickness is 3/4 of an inch, and this plasma cutter requires an external air compressor. The controls on the Powermax 45 are very straightforward. There's a mode switch that toggles between 3 primary modes. Continuous pilot arc, a mode that allows you to easily cut perforated metal such as grating. Non-continuous pilot arc, this is the standard setting used for cutting metal plate of varying thickness. And gouging, for punching holes in plate metal. If you're going to drop a couple $1,000s on a tool, you should expect it to be able to handle a certain level of performance and reliability. The Powermax 45 from Hypertherm was designed from the ground up to be rock solid. It has ample power, operates efficiently, and offers inexpensive consumables. By the way, if there's another product that you'd like us to review, go ahead and put that in the comments down below and we'll make that happen. Next on the list is runner-up best overall, we chose the Miller Spectrum 625 Extreme. Miller is another powerhouse when it comes to plasma cutting systems. Like Hypertherm, they have built a reputation on solid construction, reliability, and incredible customer service. The Spectrum 625 Extreme is a workhorse of a cutter. It's actually rated to cut 5/8 inch mild steel versus the half-inch max for the Hypertherm. In terms of build, construction, and quality, it is essentially an industrial quality tool. It even offers both 110 and 220 volt power, so you can use it just about anywhere. Obviously though, you're limited on thickness when using it with 110 volts. As for performance, it matches the Powermax 45 in almost every respect, but it tends to chew through consumables at a much faster rate. Unfortunately, the consumables are higher priced than those for the Hypertherm unit as well. It weighs 21 pounds and is light enough to carry almost everywhere. The Spectrum 625 is 9 inches high, 5 inches wide, and 13 inches long, so it's compact as well. It uses an XT40R torch with a 12-foot lead. It offers much the same functionality of the Powermax, including an auto refire capability that allows for cutting materials like grates and other perforated metals. It also offers quick and secure attachments for the torch, gas, and power. The Extreme 625 from Miller is a high-quality cutter. In terms of power, flexibility, and portability, this little unit holds its own against much bigger and heavier units. If this is your first time on this channel and you like this video, we do all kinds of videos like this for all kinds of different products, all aimed to providing you the selection of the best products, making your decision easier. So if you don't want to miss anything, please consider subscribing. Next on the list, Hobart Air Force 40i. Hobart has been in the business of producing quality products for nearly 100 years. Their line of plasma cutters are considered to be some of the best in the industry. The Air Force 40i is highly economical and works on all conductive metals. It's based around inverter technology that's both reliable and efficient. The end result is a highly capable plasma cutting system in a relatively portable package. Designed for heavy workloads, this is a true commercial-grade cutter. The specs say it's rated to cut 7/8 inch steel, but it's capable of cutting even thicker sheets if necessary. The newly designed power inverter saves space, meaning this unit is actually smaller than other units with similar capabilities. Power adjustments are quick and easy with a simple dial on the control panel. The auto refire technology allows for easy cutting of painted or perforated materials without having to constantly manually refire the torch. Although it weighs in at 31.4 pounds, it's designed to be portable, and its dimensions are 11.25 inches high, 8.25 inches wide, and 14.2 inches long. It uses an XT40R torch with a 12-foot lead and requires 208 to 240 volts AC at 50 amps. With slightly less flexibility, the 40i comes in just behind the Miller. It's slightly larger and requires 240 volts, whereas the Miller can operate on 120 or 220 volts. Their duty cycles are identical, so if you don't need that flexibility, the Hobart will give you basically the same performance at a lower price. They also utilize the same torch, so consumables for both will be more expensive than the Hypertherm. We would like to hear which of these products you like the most and why, so please put that in the comment section below. Next, as best budget, we chose Ramson Cut 50DX. If you're in the market for a cutter that offers the most bang for the least amount of cash, the Ramson Cut 50DX is worth a look. We were skeptical when this model came out a few years ago as to how such an inexpensive unit would perform. On top of that, there were some initial quality control issues. This is the 4th generation of that product, and many of these issues have been eliminated by upgrading the internal components. The result is a much more solid and reliable plasma cutting system. In fact, of all the inexpensive models currently on the market, the Cut 50DX is the clear winner of the best cheap plasma cutters. That's not to say that it is on par with any of the other units in this comparison. If you need a machine to build your business around, you're better off forking over the extra dough for any of the 3 listed above. But if you just need something for odd jobs around the house or farm, it's worth giving the Ramson a shot. Its lightweight design confirms that it was made for amateur purposes. It weighs only 19 pounds and is 14.2 inches high, 6 inches wide, and 9 inches long. It uses a Ramson torch with a 10-foot lead, requires 110 or 120 volts AC at 50 amps. Maximum cutting thickness is 3/4 of an inch. To sum up, if you're looking for a cheap plasma cutter, the Cut 50DX is worth consideration. This is not in the same ballpark as the Hobart, Miller, or Hypertherm, and should not be considered for heavy workloads. Cuts at 3/8 of an inch and below are clean, but anything thicker and you'll be pushing your luck. To finish our list, as best versatility, we chose the Lotus CT520D. The Lotus CT520D has a lot going for it. It's a 3-in-1 unit that's capable of cutting, TIG welding, and stick welding. The unit is substantially larger than the Ramson, weighing in at almost 32 pounds. But with the extra capability this unit provides, it can pretty much eliminate 2 tools from your shop. While the maximum cut thickness of 1/2 an inch isn't quite as high as that of the Ramson, the unit is dual voltage, so it can be used with both 110 or 220 volts. It also incorporates the ability to perform TIG welding, which makes it a powerful budget price tool. While the performance doesn't match the Ramson, the fact that it's such a flexible tool definitely justifies the higher price. When you take into consideration the fact that it eliminates the need for a TIG and stick welder if you need those, then it is very reasonably priced. All of the connections on the unit are quick and straightforward. A longer ground cable would be beneficial, and you may wish to consider purchasing this along with the unit. If you're planning on using this for welding, you'll most likely want to purchase a foot pedal as well. To sum up, if you're in the market for an inexpensive plasma cutting tool, the CT520 offers great flexibility. As with the Ramson, it's not in the same league as the Millers and Hobarts, but cuts at a 1/2 inch and below are clean and quick. In this regard, it falls a bit behind the Ramson. On the flip side, this unit also offers DC-only TIG welding capability. For the price, that combination offers great value. This Lotus CT520D plasma cutter is one of the best sellers on Amazon in its category, and we've put a link to that product in the description section below so you can check it out. That would be all for this video. Thanks for watching, and we hope you liked it. If you did, go ahead and give it a like, or if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing so you don't miss anything. And if you're interested in finding the best prices of the products mentioned in the video, Be sure to check the links in the description and comment section below.